protect you, right? If anyone feels sick, I want to know about it.
In the age of COVID, the school nurse has never been more important.
I have had some sore throats and headaches today.
Jen Bueller is at an elementary school in Orlando.
So the mask is included under there and my face is covered.
If her students present with just one COVID symptom, they go home.
If I send this child back, I could expose an entire class.
To say nothing of bringing it home to her own family. In Iowa, Heather Sloma Weber has dual challenges of COVID.
Sick kiddos might come in here.
And geography.
People trust me with something that they hold so dear, their children.
She's the nurse for 750 elementary and middle school students, and each afternoon adds 300 high school students across town.
If they called on me to come over there, I would have to make sure the kiddos on this side of town had what they needed.
School nurses are already stretched thin. The National Association of School Nurses says most oversee 920 to 1,200 students, and 25% of the nation's schools don't even have a nurse. To meet students' needs in the pandemic, the association says nurses must have appropriate PPE, including N95 masks, and a separate space to isolate students who may have the virus, things not many schools can afford. Amy Westmoreland says she recently resigned as an elementary school nurse in Paulding County, Georgia, the same district where high school students crowded into this hallway with few masks, and where a COVID outbreak soon followed.
In fact, they said in their opening plans that were, public to everyone, that masks were a personal choice.
Were masks a personal choice as far as you were concerned?
No, absolutely not.
Living with her elderly father and a young daughter, Westmoreland didn't want to risk their health or that of her students.
How much do you miss being a school nurse?
I miss it terribly. I do. I miss their faces. I miss their hugs. I miss their pictures that they used to draw me.
A difficult choice as school nurses try to protect both families, at school and at home. Ann Thompson, NBC News.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.